What's going on? Tectonic Edge here, playing some more Mono Green Tron. This is the list sent in to me by someone who goes by the handle Stompywire on Twitter. I'll have a link to his Twitter page and the deck list down below. Interesting hand. We're not in the play, so we're on the draw. We've got a tower at a power plant, but no real search. I'm going to say mulligan. And tempting again. Tron lands, but no way to actually get Tron. Oh, I'll give it one more go. We're looking for Tron. That at least has a possibility of some dig, so we'll keep that. We'll pitch the Oblivion Stone and the Pulse of Marasa to the bottom. This gives us one threat, and we at least get to check the top 5. Alright. Dark Samurai plays a forest into an Arbor Elf. So this is probably the green-red ramp deck, if I had to guess. But it could also be elves at this point. We get a Relic of Progenitus, but not what we're really looking for in this matchup. We see a Utopia Sprawl here, then he's definitely the green-red ramp deck. Which is actually classified as a control build, so it's a little tricky. Okay, Stomping Ground, yep, it's that deck. He has 3 mana this turn. There's the Utopia Sprawl. He has 4 mana left. Yep. And we'll see what he runs out here. Seasoned Pyromancer. Alright, not the worst. That does let him search or cycle his hand again. And he discards 2 lands. This deck has main board Blood Moon effect, so we do need to be a little cautious of it. Crack for green. Get a second mine. Not really what we're looking for. So we'll go ahead and Ancient Stirrings. And it's a little unfortunate. We'll grab a second power plant. Run out the Chromatic Sphere. Hopefully we get a little bit lucky with the top draw. Otherwise we may be in a bit of trouble here. He's got all the mana he needs. So we just have to hope he doesn't have a big threat or a Blood Moon effect. Torch of Defiance is not the worst. I don't think he can cast that this turn. It is nice to know he's running it, though. Yep. And it's good it's going to end up in the exile zone. Yep. Come on, we could use a tower here. Well, that sounds interesting. We'll crack this for green and still not a tower. Well, we'll clear the graveyard. Get that last draw in. Ancient Stirrings would be nice. At least it's a playable. Does he continue to be able to cast that card? If he can cast that, we're in a little bit of trouble. That's an unfortunate card. but at least we have an answer for it. Namely, second power plant. Although that's going to be another turn we don't have Tron online, and 3 mana is not the best. Oh, yep, crack for green. Main board, weather the storm. You know what? Yeah, 6 life may be relevant. We may as well. However, if that gets an ultimate next turn, we are in trouble. Mountain enters the exile zone. Cast a Liquimetal Coating, alright. Is he going to destroy an artifact? He's going to destroy an artifact. Yep, that's unfortunate. We are pretty well we've pretty well lost this game. Well, that would have been useful. Little late to see the Tron land. And they're going to be dealing 5 damage every turn at the very minimum. Or more with the Renin 6. Yep. That's going to be game. It was already game, but I had a little bit of hope I'd figure something out. But they had to be out of ways to hit me. Alright, given what we know, we want our life gain effects in, but also our lower cost effects. They're running Karn Great Creator combo, so Nature's Claim isn't the worst. Likewise, I like the Spatial Contortions. And the Pulse of Marasas aren't bad. I'm not a big fan of the Weather the Storm main board, so at least not in this matchup. We'll pull that out. If I can figure out where it is at. There it is. I don't know why that took me so long to find. I like Oblivion Stones. I like Thragtusk. Ugin the Ineffable. Yep. I have Ugin lands, but I think Ulamog's a little too big. You know what? Spatial Contortion is good, but it may not be the best considering we don't have any ways if they do get a Blood Moon effect to cast it. Yeah, I think we'll pull out the Ugin Ineffables too. Yeah, well. Maybe one and just bring in one less drag test. They're pretty decent. Definitely playing first. But we need Tron to be able to do anything. Like that. We'll get rid of Buried Ruin. So natural Tron in hand is nice, but I don't expect this to last. He runs too many destroy target lands, and he can ramp them out turn 2. But if we can land that Worm Coil, we're in a very good spot. Hit. There's an Arbor Elf. Oh, you know what? We'll go for it. There's some temptation to hold it up in case we draw into something else, well, to keep Pulse of Marasa up and running. But I figure, yep, we can just play this out. Although we do need another land at this point for that to be good. No red source yet, which is interesting. Ooh. Is this really... Yeah. I guess it dies too easily if we go for that. We'll go for the Worm Coil Engine. I get the feeling this is about to be a Karn into a destroy target land. But I don't think we had a way to prevent this. Yep. This is really unfortunate. Yep. So the Karn is definitely the big threat here. He does have to block. But he's going to get all our lands. There's not much we can do about this. Oh, is he going to get an ensnaring bridge? He is. Yep. was a bit ineffective since he's already used the Karn. Unless he has an Abrade. No, we've lost. There really isn't anything I can do against this. He's going to eat a land every turn. I can't attack. Playing the Ugin wouldn't have been... I would have had a creature every turn, but maybe it would have been better with Ugin the Ineffable. Yeah, this deck, adding in Karn Great Creator really makes this a hard matchup. It was a hard matchup just before because of the amount of land destruction, and now that they have that, it's... I hate to say it because it used to be a decent matchup, even with the land destruction, but now, yeah, no. We can't do it. Alright, thank you for watching. This is Tectonic. Well, let me know what you think of the matchups. Let me know what you think of the deck. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below. This is Tectonic Edge, signing out.